Hey guys, it's me, Kurt, with Guys for Life. You know, in addition to these video testimonies, I thought I'd bring you 3 bits of advice on 3 things I would do and 3 things I wouldn't do if I were in the midst of an unplanned pregnancy like I was 20 years ago. So here's some timely advice for today. The first thing I would do is I would listen. You know, this situation involves more than just you. There are 3 lives you need to think about. Yours, hers, and the new one that's on the way. The second thing I would do if I were you is I would begin to learn as best as I could how to stay calm. You know, freaking out about this is only going to magnify the negative. You know what? You're not the first couple to ever encounter this problem. And then the third thing I would do if I were you is I would talk about it. Not only with the woman that I'm with, but people that I know who can give me some of the best advice and genuinely come alongside me. You know, the more you try to hide this, the more you try to run from this, only impacts it for the negative. And you know what? It's probably going to make it harder for you to come back. And that leads me on to the first thing I wouldn't do. Don't bail. Don't run away. Like I said, the more you try to run away from this, the harder it's going to be to come back. And the harder it's going to be for you to think and act clearly in the midst of this situation. The second thing I wouldn't do if I were you is I wouldn't pressure her. You know, applying pressure to the woman that you're with in this situation might do nothing more than to push them away, and things might get out of your and her control. Do yourself a good favor and don't pressure someone into doing something that goes against their very moral fiber. And then the third thing I wouldn't do if I were you is this. Don't ever forget. Your life started the same way. Maybe not in the midst of an unplanned pregnancy, but it did start at conception. And everyone deserves a chance, the moment they're conceived, to come in this world and to live the life that you and I get to enjoy on a daily basis. Don't forget, you started the same way. And I'm positive, if you make a wise decision and handle the situation effectively, there is going to come shower upon shower of thanks back to you for the decision you made years ago to stand up and step up to the plate. May God richly bless you guys. I hope these help you with the 3 do's and 3 don'ts of how I'd handle an unplanned pregnancy.